Hi Capricorn, welcome back. So Capricorn, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so you can feel free to reverse the roles if needed. For a lot of you, this is going to be in regards to an intimate relationship or an ex, but not all of you. Some of you, this is going to be platonic, so friends, family member, coworker, you name it. Keep an open mind. And my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. If you're not dealing with anyone, you can resonate with both sides. It could be you versus you, all right? So Capricorn, when I was meditating on the collective energy, I got an image of someone decorating a cake in specific, and putting like something on top of the cake. For some of it looked like a wedding cake, if I'm being very honest. So some of you, this could be in relationship to a marriage or a committed relationship, and or some of you might have someone else in your life that is going to have a wedding. I don't know, or a birthday. Who knows? And then the other image that I got was of a clear rose quartz. For some of you, rose quartz is validation for you, or something you could benefit from having around you, or maybe you have jewelry that has rose quartz in it. For others of you, I saw an image of what looked to be a glass rose, but it was made of glass. So I don't know, take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. But those were kind of the images that were given to me in the meditation, okay? So let's look at the tarot and see what that has to say. Take or leave those messages as needed. You have the overall energy of the conjunction and Jupiter here. So this is a very empowering energy. It's a very expansive energy. This is activating your strength. It can be a very intense energy, but it also talks about having allies, expanding your luck, enthusiasm, really having like luck on your side, okay? Empowering yourself to expect good things, okay? The quickest way to manifest what you want is to find satisfaction with where you're currently at in life and expect improvement. Expect better things to come, okay? It's when we sit in a place of self-loathing of our life that we cannot call in better. So you've got to find the appreciation in every moment in order to continue to manifest and expand better for yourself, all right? So some of you may have needed to hear that. Some of you may be practicing that. Others of you, there's just like this opening up in the energy, okay? A chance to explore new potential. Some of you possible travel even during this time frame. So let's see what your overall energy is, Capricorn. I love the starting vibes, okay? You've got the Hermit here. Oops. So doing a bit of reflection, coming out of a period of time, or maybe you were going within, looking for answers within. Some of you might have been dealing with a Virgo, but don't have to be. This is just talking about inner reflection, all right? Person you're dealing with is the Ace of Cups. This is talking about love. This person being focused on love, relationships, commitments. Some of you might be in a love relationship with this person, okay? Where there was a period of time of like you doing some reflective or planning in your life, and this person was just more of like feeling things out, wanting to focus more on things that make them feel fulfilled or expand their love life, okay? So let's look at recent past, what led up to this, Capricorn, and go from there. We'll look at perception, how you see each other, how you feel about each other underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome. Recent past energy for Capricorn. Nine of Voices. Nine of emotions in the reverse and the moon. So some of you may have felt like you've had really bad luck. Or in the past, you know, things haven't worked out for you. But I also feel like if you go back to what I was saying about the manifestation tip, some of you weren't in the right headspace. And so therefore you might have been running into like a lot of obstacles or a lot of stressors, etc. within your life. But it's because you were kind of focused on stress. You were kind of focused in the direction of the problem. And I think out of that situation came this like empowerment, all right? So some of you took some bad luck and you let it empower you and expand you as opposed to bring you down, all right? Some of you, you're still kind of stuck here a little bit, but you're being guided intuitively into the direction of your own power, okay? So take it how you want to take it, but it's time to get in the driver's seat of your own life is kind of what I'm feeling here, Capricorn. There was like a little bit of lack of satisfaction going on in the recent past. And like I said, letting your thoughts kind of get the best of you and maybe even feeling overwhelmed in the emotion and maybe needing to take a time out and self-reflect, okay? Which is totally fine and acceptable to do, right? If you're in that energy. So let's see this person's recent past. 5 of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Cups. Whoa, 5 of Swords. So this person, Capricorn, they really, you know, had some battles going on emotionally, I feel. That maybe, you know, had them feeling a bit disconnected or a bit in their head. Definitely having them feeling like life was a struggle. So I feel like this person really has had a lot of emotions that they've been struggling with, or maybe a lot of issues going on elsewhere in their life that felt like a struggle for this person, kind of wanting to give up, but not really. It's like they want to give up the struggle, but they were so involved in it, they didn't know how to get out of that energy, I feel. And it's just like the answers weren't coming. The answers weren't coming. So they were asking for an improvement, you know, from source, from God, from whatever you want to call it, or asking for answers and then not hearing it. Not hearing it. Not because the answers weren't coming, but because this person was so disconnected and so stuck in the problem that they couldn't access the answer, if that makes sense. So I feel like this person may have a battle with depression or a battle with anxiety that may still be going on, but most definitely was going on in the past energy. And it's like needing to get reconnected here. So let's look at your perception of the connection here, Capricorn, and how you see each other. And keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth, and vice versa. But we'll start there, then we'll go deeper. So your perception is the High Priestess, the Knight of Emotion, and the Six of Materials. So you're definitely getting back in tune with your emotions and your intuition, okay? And it's helping to feel, make you feel better, make you feel more empowered, okay? So I'm liking that. I feel like this doubt energy, this struggle that I felt is dissipating as we go into the rest of this month and definitely over the next few weeks, okay? So I heard look for the improvement, okay? Feel for the improvement. When you see this person, you feel intuitively connected with this person, almost like you share the same, share the same emotions. Sorry, I'm like pushing away my own guide. Because now I have the song coming through, we share the same soul. Share the same soul. Now, from a spiritual perspective, I don't believe you could technically share the same soul, although some would argue that you could if you were in a twin flame, and if you believe in that and that's your truth, then that's your truth. But you get what I mean by that. Like, you feel like you share this person's energy, you know, whether you're connected or not connected, you still always feel connected. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're here or there, don't matter. You feel connected to them, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting from your perception. Let's see this person's perception. Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So this person feels inspired by you. You know, they're in this place of feeling inspired also to communicate some of their struggle, I feel, so that they can move past it or move forward from it. So if there's been a disconnect here, I feel like this person is wanting a reconnect. They perceive you as someone that they're passionate about. If it's an intimate connection, then they may be very sexually attracted to you, or, you know, crave that intimacy with you. If it's platonic, you just, you know, this person sees you as creative. I feel like this person, you know, wants things to move forward, but it's a bit slow. You know, they would like to take things slow, or maybe they feel you would, but there's a message here about like taking it one day at a time, okay, as it comes, because I honestly feel like this person gets overwhelmed when things get too fast, or you do, or maybe both of you do. Both of you may be people who like to take their time. So let's look at your genuine emotion underneath it all, Capricorn. So that was perception, how you're viewing the situation. Now we're going to go into the depth, your emotional self, how you feel underneath it all. 3 of Voices, the Hierophant. Ooh, that's way too many cards, so I'm not going to keep those. Temperance, wow. Keep this as a side note. 2 of Cups, Ace of Emotions, and the Wheel. Okay. So, interestingly enough, there's some hurt feelings here, or some things that you keep to yourself that you're still hurt over. It could be from your past. It could be from this connection. It may be totally separate from this connection. I definitely feel you keep this to yourself for a lot of you, because you want to maintain your balance, your independence. And it may be around commitments, relationships, a marriage for some of you. But it doesn't have to be. It's just like some of you lost your faith for a while because of maybe a situation that hit really close to home for you, okay? But I feel like you have since grown from that. Okay, and emotionally really getting into this space of being more loving, wanting connection, wanting this connection for some of you, and getting back into the space of feeling more fortunate and more like bringing your own luck back, if that makes sense, by not letting this disappointment, this past hurt, this whatever this is that got to you, not letting that ruin all of the other great things that you have to be appreciative of. And it's all about where you place your focus, right, Capricorn? So you're really being guided to place your focus on the well-being here. And a lot of you are, and it's bringing in success, love, connection, maybe this connection, but definitely, you know, people that are rooting for you, I feel. So let's look at your person's genuine emotions underneath it all. How are they feeling? How are they feeling underneath it all? Page of Swords in the reverse, the Death card. Uh-oh, 7 of Swords. Holy cow, what's that about? 4 of Swords. So emotionally, this person's going through some changes, yes, but they're a little slow to change. Okay, so they got some trust issues here that they cover up, that they may not tell you about. This person's not always honest with how they're feeling. They may have trouble being honest with how they're feeling, you know, or honestly expressing that. That might be what the battle is about here, you know. But yeah, emotionally, they're wanting, you know, like minds, partnership, but it's just like they're slow to change here, Capricorn. And I'm not crazy about the Seven of Swords here. So I do feel like this person can be deceptive at times. And maybe you're aware of that. Maybe you know that they don't always tell the truth about how they feel. Okay? But there is some sort of change going on within this person's emotional self, and them being more open to being more open. So, let's look at your hopes, Capricorn, and what you're hoping with this connection. This is Capricorn's hopes here. So, Five of Cups. You want to get over some sort of loss here. And it may or may not have anything to do with this connection. That'll be different for each of you. But it showed up in the heart space too. So there's still kind of a struggle here with letting go, okay, of the past or past emotions or past losses. But as long as you hold on to that, then you deny yourself of the new energy and expansion that's available and wanting to come in for you. So you kind of have to make a choice here. This person is genuinely hoping for the Hierophant, doors of opportunity to open for some of you, marriage, commitment, relationships, you know, but at the same time, it's like sometimes we want for things or we hope for things that we're not quite ready for. And I feel, I'm just saying that this person is wanting this, but I'm not entirely sure they're quite ready for it yet because they're not being fully honest with themselves about their emotions or honest with you. And that needs to change before things can change, you know. So let's look at most likely future outcome. Keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat, Capricorn, not me. But I'm just going to give you a quick snapshot. So 8 of Voices, Muse of Emotion, and 7 of Inspiration. This is such a huge growth opportunity here, Capricorn, and the ability to push and expand yourself out of your comfort zone. And that's kind of what's coming up. Now, that could feel disempowering if you let it overwhelm you. But if you ride this energy the correct way, if you channel it in the correct way, this is going to immensely grow what is possible for you and expand where you're currently at. But you got to let go. Our spirit is guiding you to let go of these old thoughts, developed patterns of thought, of expecting things not to go your way or expecting the worst or just like getting in your own head about things, and kind of just know that Capricorn, all is well at the end of the day. Okay, Spirit's got your back. There is love here. There's love all around you. There's well-being all around you. As human beings, though, we like to focus on the one thing that's not going our way. And we think if we could fix that one thing, then we'd be happy. But it's quite the opposite. It's like, be happy with what you currently have, and that one thing will be fixed by the universe. You got to take your attention off of it, you know? And so that's kind of what you're being guided to do best that you can to grow you. And that is what's going to grow you, all right? So I feel love coming in and spiritual growth coming in, and I'm loving that. So let's see this person's most likely future outcome, the 6 of Swords. The Empress, the 10 of Cups, and the King of Swords. So I feel like this person, Capricorn, they are headed in the right direction, is the words they gave me. They're still kind of struggling with some emotions that they have not been honest with themselves about, all right? This person is wanting, though, to see things develop naturally, or to, you know, have something come to fruition that makes them really happy, makes them feel loved, you know, and they're smart. So I feel like they're trying to figure this out, all right? This person is headed towards things developing further within a relationship. For a lot of you within this relationship, especially if you're in a committed relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It's just like this person's got relationships on their mind. They got love on their mind. You know, they are wanting the full enchilada. They're wanting the home, the kids, the life, you know, and just really, really focused there and focused in that direction. And like I said, I feel this person would tell you they're ready, and they may even feel that way. But energetically speaking, there's still some kinks, let's say that, to be worked out here. And it has to do with this person being honest and more open or authentic with sharing the emotions, okay? But I feel like, yes, this person is definitely wanting emotional fulfillment here, and you've got spiritual growth coming in for you. So let's see what the guidance is, Capricorn, and then we're going to leave it there. Integration is your guidance. So this is like Spirit wanting you to like take all of the things that you've learned along the way and integrate that to make you more powerful as opposed to disempower you. And when you can come at it from that space, there's expansion. This person has the rebirth. That's what I felt. And the Master. Yeah, this person's going through some sort of rebirth, okay? I mean, they've come a long way, and I see them continuing to make progression, but they still, like I said, have some things that they're still transmuting within their own energy, right? And it takes time. So they are on their way to becoming the Master, but not quite there yet. Some things need to change here before that can happen. But overall, this looks really lovely. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. I have Taurus, I have Scorpio, I have Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus again, could be Cancer, or Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for a few of you. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign, as this is a general reading. If the reading resonated, then it was for you. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there. And I'll be doing private events on my Facebook, so if you follow me there, you'll get the notification, Tarot Time with Dana. And also linked below is the link to my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. Lots of cute stuff on there. Helps to support small businesses. Either way, wishing you guys the very, very best. Till next time, my friends, namaste.